Hello church, Paul here. Hope you're okay. Thank you very much indeed for your prayers and for your concern. As many of you will know, I was taken to hospital, blue lighted there with coronavirus and was really very poorly. I've often said that I felt like I was dying on the way in, and in fact looking at my stats now in the cold light of day, I think I actually was. Then I was taken to the QE by paramedics who looked after me fantastically well. I'd got pneumonia, I'd got coronavirus, and I'm diabetic. I'd also got ketoacidosis, so I was in really pretty poor shape. Anyway, the very first person that I saw as I was wheeled into the QE was Mela. In fact, I didn't recognise her with a visor and her goggles, and when she said it was Mela, and I was trying to work out, I couldn't hear her properly, and she mentioned Edwin. I knew immediately who she was, and it was at that immediate moment I knew that God had got his hand on my life, and that he was in control. It was a real source of just inspiration for me that God had put me in touch with somebody from the church. Anyway, as you may well know, 6 days I was there. I was really very poorly. I was on oxygen. I understand that there was a decision possibly about ventilating me, but I actually made a fairly good recovery early doors. So I was on oxygen, I was rehydrated, and the staff there looked after me so well. It was brilliant. I've got to say, just an amazing amount of people. I had a Sri Lankan consultant, I beg your pardon, an Ethiopian consultant, a Sri Lankan doctor. I had Filipino nurses. It was like the UN. It was just absolutely incredible. One of the nurses I'd made quite good friends with, and she was actually really frightened, and I was able to have the privilege of praying with her and praying protection. She hadn't been to church for some weeks or months, and was just able to minister to her as well. So it's amazing the way that God allows those things to happen, isn't it? As some of you will know, I'm actually doing a master's, and my thesis at the minute that I'm right in the middle of is the miracle of healing. Well, goodness me. What have I learned? Well, I've learned that the NHS is part of God's miracle plan. Absolutely. I believe that God can heal. Of course, I believe that there are anomalies that sometimes healing doesn't happen and people succumb to this thing. But what I do know is that God was really looking out for me. And I want to give you a source of inspiration and hope. And I want to thank you as well if you're one of those people that prayed for me. Bless you. And on the way to recovery now. And I really feel all the better for this whole episode. I feel as though God's taught me something. So stay safe, keep your distance, keep praying, and keep praying for our wonderful NHS staff. Bless you all.